And so we've turned all of these back to an entire radical. Now we're looking at perfect cubes. So a perfect cube is something like 2 times 2 times 2. Well, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Or 3 times 3 times 3. Well, that's going to be 27. 4 times 4 times 4. You might not know this off the top of your head, but it's 64. 5 times 5 times 5, well, 125. And hopefully you can see the pattern there. So we're dealing with perfect cubes. We're trying to simplify this. It is a entire radical, and we're going to turn it to a mixed radical, which we call simplifying. So when we break down the 16 is going to be 8 and 2, or 4 and 4. 4 and 4 can break down to 2 and 2, and 2 and 2. And so now we're looking, because it's a cube root, we're looking for perfect cubes, so we're looking for groups of 3. There's a group of 3 there, so there's 2. And then there's a leftover on the inside, which is a 2. And because of the cube root, you can't forget we're going to have to add that little 3. Let's try the next question. 96. So 96 can be broken up to, I believe, 48 and 2. 48 can be broken up to 6 times 8. And the 2 can come down. The 6 can be broken up to 3 times 2. The 8, and like I said before, the 8 can be a 4 and a 2, and that 4 can go down to another 2 and a 2. So the 8 I just break up to 2, 2, and 2. And then that 2 can come down there. So now I'm looking for groups of 3. So there's a group of 3 there, and I don't have anything else. So I've got one group of 2s, and what is left over? I've got a 3, and 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. So 2 cube root of 12 is the reduced mixed radical. Moving on. 108, we're going to break that down into 3 times 36. Or you could do 2 and 54. 36 is going to be 6 times 6. And then here we've got 3 times 2, and another 3 times 2, and that 3 can come down. And so now I'm looking for groups of 3, and I see a group of 3 there. So there's a 3, and there's nothing left over. Actually, no other pairs left over, or not pairs, groups of 3. So I have a 2 and a 2, which is a 4. The 3 cube root of 4 is my reduced radical. Moving on here, 192. So we want to break 192 up. You can break it up to 4 and 48. 48 can be broken up to 6 times 8. And this 4 can be broken up to a 2 and a 2. And again, the 8 has happened a lot. I'm going to break that up to a 2, 2, and 2. And the 6 can be broken up to a 2 and a 3. And these 2s can come down. So now I'm looking for groups of 3, so I see a group of 3 there, group of 3 there, so there's 2 groups, so 2 times 2 is 4, and I have just a 3 left over. Now we have 375, that can be broken up to 25 and 15. Okay, well 25 can go 5 and 5, oops. And the 15 can go 5 and 3. And that's it. So it looks like I have a group of 5s. And then just a 3 left over. So there's a 5 on the outside. And a 3 left over. And then I have the little cube root symbol. And now that has been fully reduced into a mixed radical. Oh great. 1296. So 1296 can be broken up, we can break it up into 2s. I'm going to go from 4 though. 4 times 324. 4 and 4 is 2. Sorry, 4 is 2 and 2. 324 can also be divided by 4. And that's going to be 4 and 81. Make this a little nicer here. So 2 can come down. This 2 can come down. 2 and 2. 81 is 9 and 9. And these 9s can both become 3 and 3. And then all of these 2s, all 4 of them, can come down. So now I'm looking for groups of 3. So I see a group of 3 there, and I see a group of 3 there. 3 times 2 is 6. So I've got 6 on the outside. And my leftovers, oh, it's just 2 and a 3, which is also 6. So there we have it. That has been reduced to its mixed radical.